Welcome to Sporty Monday. Hii mpira kidogo imeita pums, sijui tuite AFC. Anyway, welcome to Sporty Monday. What an amazing day it was yesterday for Kenya, so much so that Zinzi Kibuku wore green in support of the Green Army, and we would like to say collectively we appreciate as we stand together with the great Gor Mahia. Right, it's Sporty Monday. We want to talk about that and more. Tuko hapa na Steven Shitera, who is just like I am, mourning. In fact, the only safe team I think this week is Arsenal. But he said he's not afraid. He's here to defend. So Steven Shitera, karibu sana. Fred Arocho, aka Prophet, who is quoted once. He said here that the true colors of Manchester United will be seen, and looks like we are beginning to see them. John Kyanda, who has behaved so well, he has not accosted me yet. However, he did send me a WhatsApp which I blue-ticked and said, Buddha, who let the dogs out? Wolves. Wolves. Who let the dogs out? Wolves. And then Ken Erickson, Jerwa Wallan Saturday, msee mwenyewe msawa kazi ndani ya nyumba. Karibu sana. Leo tuanze na wewe hapo Ken Erickson. Jana Gor Mahia 9 men, including coach pia akaonyeshwa mambo yake. What do you think about the game yesterday?
Ni game ambayo ilikuwa na pressure sana kwa timu ya Gor Mahia ikichezea nyumbani. Kumbuka ni mechi ambayo ilikuwa washinde ili waweze kuingia kwa quarter finals ya ile mechi. Na ukiangazia ni mpira ambao ilikuwa imetoka kupiga post kwa mpira Jackie Tuisenge aliweza kupiga post na wakapewa red card kwa ile mechi. Na ukiangazia timu ya Gor Mahia baada ya kukua wachezaji 9 waliweza kukua composed kwa ile mechi na wakaweza kuattack sana kwa ile mechi, kwa sababu ukiangazia baada ya kupewa red card 2 waliweza kuattack more kuliko timu ya Pedro. So kwangu mimi nafikiri ilikuwa timu ya Gor Mahia, ingawa sisi watu wa Chelsea bado tunaumia.
Kuumia ni lazima, hii wiki watu wataumia sana. And just to remind you guys, today we welcome your comments. We're going to be asking you the question of the day in a short while, and once we do, then you can win yourself a Nivea gift hamper by answering the question. Of course, Nivea Dry Fresh 48-hour protection. So stay tuned. You can win it if you use the hashtag Daybreak. We'll pick some of the responses at random. The key is to be as creative and real as possible. All right. In fact, we should ask, do you think Manchester United will win against Barcelona? That is the question of the day. Do you swali sasa? So start tweeting hashtag Daybreak, and SMS is 22422. John Kyanda, kwanza habari gani? Last week Arsenal ilishinda hadi ukaenda nyumbani huko kwa shemeji.
Watu wengi will celebrate siku around.
Ukaenda, including me.
But let me begin by looking at what happened yesterday at the International Sports Center Kasarani. First,
were you happy with the turnout though?
Yes.
Okay.
On a Sunday evening at 7 p.m. in Kasarani, that was a great turnout. I hope next time at least to take a Saturday evening at 7. Ukitoka pale ni kuanza tu. Unajua Thika Road vile huko kuna kuwa hizo joints ziko huko zote. Because on a Sunday evening unaweza imagine sasa unaanza kupiga hesabu za kurauka asubuhi. But anyway, that on aside, congratulations to the fans who turned up in large numbers to support the team. The atmosphere actually ulikuwa unaweza feel big time kwa ilo stadium. Then to Gor Mahia, that is what we've been expecting from them all the time. The fight. Unajua, whatever Sarri is lacking at Chelsea, we saw it yesterday at Gor Mahia. That fight, man.
Sarri ball.
Ernest Wendo, when he was sent off, karibu nizime TV. Niko like, hey, sasa hapa tunaenda kushukiwa proper kabisa. But the fighting spirit, the tactical changes that the coach made, I think it was a fantastic match to watch. And of course, Shafik Batabuze, that to me was not acceptable. I mean, should not be accepted next time. Ndio unajua umekanyagwa pale. Refa hajauona ule jamaa. But wewe unakuja unatoa kumbo tena na uko kwa yellow card. What do you expect? And the team is playing against 11 men. That wasn't smart from him. I know there were emotions hapa na pale, but when it comes to a point where you know your team is 1 man down, you're being fouled, these guys are targeting you big time, I don't think it was the right thing for him to do, kumpiga kumbo that is that Atletico striker. Another thing I have to say is Dennis Oliech being benched. That was a good decision. That's what I was going to... That was a good decision. It takes courage for someone to take such a decision. And on Saturday, you remember when we were doing the Hot 96 Arena, I was with Isaac Swill and I said, I'm going to play the devil's advocate here and support the Gor Mahia fans who are criticizing Dennis Oliech. These are the games that you don't miss if you want to play football outside Kenya. Wewe cheza, jitume, then tell the fans, hata kama mnani criticize wengine wenyu, lakini mazeni nimejituma nimecheza. And I challenge Swiller, what if Tuisenge performs on that big stage? And the attention now will shift. Now, Gor can do without Dennis Oliech as we are speaking. I am for him to be paid his dues. I always support contracts to be honored. But for that big stage, for him to pull that move, go slows and everything, I don't think it is the right decision. For the Gor Mahia administration, the players know the money is now there. Sort these players out. The quarter-final stage is a big stage for this team. And for Kenyan football, yesterday it wasn't Gor Mahia against Petro. It was Kenya against Angola. And the draw is going to be done today. Chances are that tunaweza pewa watu wa North Africa. And you don't need demoralized players to play against those sides of North Africa. So the management for Gor Mahia has to sort out these issues. Go slow ziishe. We know they're struggling financially, but they have to sort these things out. Because the players also know 38 million imeingia. Last time ilikuwa 27 million imeingia. And Racher, remember that time, he said, we are going to sort Oliech, the first installment, at the end of last month, if I'm not wrong. So, deal na hizi vitu. Let the players go to the next matches, the quarterfinals, very much motivated. And basically it's going to be good for Kenyan football. Okay. Arocho, let's pick with the same Dennis Oliech. I saw you nodding when Kyanda said that it was okay for him to be benched. Was that a good move? Good move for the team, but what about the player, Oliech?
Well, I think Dennis is missing the point. I'd wish Dennis could listen to me. Dennis is listening to guys who are not really giving him the best advice. Because yes, there are dues for Dennis, but Dennis needs to look at the bigger picture. As he's able to put it, I think time has come that Dennis needs to realize the matches that he doesn't need to miss. This was a very big match because the kind of attention that was on this match is an attention. First of all, Gor cannot play Zamalek. You cannot play a team that you are with in the group. And the top teams in the group are going to be seeded. So the Zamaleks, Al-Ali of this world are going to be seeded. Most likely, I'm seeing Gor Mahia playing Al-Ali. Gor Mahia is definitely going back to North Africa. And they didn't pick a point in North Africa. So they need to start to concentrate. They went to Algiers, they didn't pick a point. They went to Cairo, they didn't pick a point. They need to start concentrate and look at the best way of picking a point away from home. Because definitely, the first match will be played in Nairobi. Look at all the matches that Gor Mahia played against teams from North Africa. And that's why I have a problem with CAF. It's normally advantageous for a team that plays the first match away. But having said that, Gor Mahia should start concentrating. Their first match, I'm telling them on national TV, their first match will be against Al Hilal in Nairobi. So they should start preparing. Nairobi City. Yes, and after the game, there was what wali converge pale and many other things. Danger kidogo for... Danger tuangalie all sides. Danger kidogo, but I think it was our day to celebrate because remember this match, as colleagues here have said, the referee was out to gift Petro Atletico, and everyone saw it because it's not easy to be in the field 2 players down, not through an injury but through red cards. This shows you that this is a referee who was out by all means to benefit Atletico. But I want to congratulate the Gor Mahia players and the coach because you could really see the mental strength. They really dominated the match. They missed numerous chances. And I think this is the kind of football we have been missing in Kenya. This is the kind of football we've been yearning for. Because so many people doubted if Gor Mahia will beat Petro. It was a do-or-die match. I'm sure Petro did all they could to beat Gor Mahia, but unfortunately they did not make it. So to me,
I believe Gor Mahia at this stage, they pulled a Manchester United. No one expected. and going, and we will come to Chelsea. Go slow, go slow. I think going into quarterfinals, Gor Mahia has proved to have overcome such teams from North Africa. Nahusende, Zamalek. I think, as Arocho put it, they really need to proceed with the mental strength they have. They really need to work on their tactical and technical ability. And so far they have proved so. Let them make history. This is a cup they can lift. The Confederation Cup, they can do it. So why not? They were in a very, I can say, murky waters yesterday. They pulled through. Gor Mahia can lift this trophy. Yeah.
All right, well, that's as far as Gor Mahia is there. We'd like to say congratulations to the team. Kazi sasa yanze, manake like Roche and I think Kyanda mentioned, watu wameona hii pesa, wameona, oh, iko 38, oh, iko 27, oh, so pesa iko. Somebody was joking that now for the Gor Mahia players, they don't talk about housing, they're talking about real estate. and that Gor Mahia has never faced financial problem. They've never been broke. They have just been facing financial off-peaks. So we shall wait and see. The question of the day is there. We want to talk about that. Can United win against Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League? SMS 22422. The hashtag to use is Daybreak. Call in on 0719 777 or 0742961343. Can United win against Barcelona or Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League? That again was one of the biggest talking points of the weekend, including allegations about, remember there was a leaked UEFA Champions League draw list, and that one John Kyanda shared across platforms minutes before. And there was a report, and there's a YouTube video to that effect where they say that, oh, they are normally testing the machines kwanza to see the outcomes. No, that's why there's that challenge that comes there. I read something to Kyanda when we were doing the arena on Saturday, that it seems like in some games, like certain regions are eliminated. Germany, France is now no longer there. And now remember the UEFA laws about qualification. So first of all, let's talk about the draw. Do you feel I mean, people have been talking about it. What are your thoughts? Arocho.
It is unfair to Manchester United. Why am I saying that it's unfair? Well, I think Manchester United, I talked about 1 month of real test for United. We've done so far about 27 days, and it has confirmed my fear that Manchester United might not make it through. I don't want to start mentioning about Wolves, because that's not the question you've asked me. But I think United cannot make it. Let's just be honest to ourselves. The kind of individual brilliance at Barcelona. Is it individual brilliance or individual being Messi? Well, Barcelona is like a fan belt. It does its stuff individually and then collectively. Why am I saying so? Look at the kind of response that Barcelona had in their domestic league. They had a lot of challenges in the beginning of the season, but you could realize that they overcome those challenges. Manchester United currently is not a team that ticks as a team. That one is their main undoing. And at this particular moment, the Champions League is not just about the teamwork. The Champions League is about the brilliance that comes with individuals, and then ultimately the team. Look at, for example, how they played over the weekend. Manchester United was quite disjointed. They could not really give the opposition that is expected from them. And once again, I'm going to say it. I know many won't like this comment, but Manchester United will not the same. They felt that it was unfair, and once again I'm saying it. It is unfair to play against PSG, make it through PSG, then you're given Barcelona. They're expecting magic from Manchester United.
But can they perform this magic? One of the what do you call them? Subtle critics is Kyanda. What do you think about that?
Why do you always think I hate United?
No, I didn't say, that's why I said critic.
You know what?
Critic and hating is different.
Let me be realistic. Everyone knows it's tough for Man United against Barca. But can Barca be beaten? Yes, they can. On a good day, Barca can be beaten. We've seen PSG beating Barca. And unfortunately, Neymar alienda Camp Nou. It is the most unfortunate thing about this clash is that the final one is going to be played at the Cathedral. Wenger calls it the Cathedral. You lose the match kwa tunnel before you get Camp Nou. Asubuhi kwanza watu wananunua t-shirts za Messi peke yake. Then wanaingia kwa hiyo tunnel, 90,000 fans are screaming against you. That is hell. That's not a place you'll want to win. And the last time United actually beat Barcelona was the second leg that was played at Old Trafford. Paul Scholes with that magic. Do we see a Paul Scholes at Manchester United? I don't see. Do we see a Michael Carrick, a Darren Fletcher at Man United now? I don't see. Do you see a Vidic, a Rio Ferdinand, and Patrice Evra? I don't see. On a good day. So you mentioned problems of defense and midfield. Yeah, that is where Barcelona everywhere and always dominates teams. But there are two clips Barcelona can watch. The one Bayern Munich under Jaap Huijskens, when they demolished Barcelona. They can get some inspiration from that. Barca is beatable. Atletico Madrid also had beaten Barca at some stage in the Champions League. They can watch that. But what is the common denominator between Atletico and Bayern Munich in the two occasions I'm talking about? They had a good midfield and had a good defense. And they always took their chances against Barcelona. The same thing happened to PSG when they beat Barca 4-0 in Paris, but unfortunately things didn't go their way at the Camp Nou. So according to me, Manchester United, I'm sure the certificate of participation is going to be offered at the Camp Nou, because Barca is just there's too much quality in that Barcelona side compared to Manchester United. But at Old Trafford, it won't be easy for Barca. At Old Trafford, it won't be easy. It won't be easy. But at the Camp Nou, that is where kazi inaenda kuisha. Can we see Ken Erickson in here? Can we see a scoreline like 2-0 at the Theatre of Dreams before to end the Camp Nou?
For Manchester United?
Yes.
Hapo sioni.
Let me also remind you people who are here that hamuko munaona Juventus. I want to quote the famous John Kyanda, Mende iliangusha kabati. Hamuko munaona PSG.
Lakini hii ni Manchester United ambayo Manchester United ambayo tunasema na Arocho amesema ni unfair. Mimi nakuunga mkono kwa sababu ile timu hata ukiangalia kwa FA Cup ilikuwa na timu ya Arsenal, kutoka Arsenal ikaenda Chelsea ndio wakaangushwa na Wolves. Sasa wametoka PSG wako kwa Barcelona. Lakini tuangazie timu ya Manchester United, ni wengi ambao wamesema wali-earn kuwa Champions League, na hiyo tukatai wali-earn kuwa Champions League. Steven Shitera akasema si ajabu ainue UEFA Champions League, lakini kwangu Shitera nadhani hata kwa Facebook account yako nilikwambia hii nayo philosophy itaingia kwako. Nitasema kwa sababu ukiangazia ile mechi na uangalia timu ya Manchester United ambavyo wanavyocheza, angalia mchezaji kama Chris Smalling pale kwa defense wakicheza na timu ya Wolves, kama wanaangushwa na mchezaji ambaye anaitwa Raul Jimenez, si expect waweze kusimamisha Messi ambaye jana alifunga hat-trick yake ya 33 kwa La Liga, 24th kwa La Liga, 34th. Na ukiangazia Messi kwa ile mechi ni mchezaji ambaye usimwandamaini, na kumbuka nimeweza kuona timu ya Manchester United wakianza kutafuta midfield ambayo itakuwa solid, lakini bado haijafikiana kwa sababu Paul Pogba bado hajaweza kuingia kwa mechi. Mantic mwenyewe na shindwa, mbona Mourinho alimtoa tu Chelsea, angeendelea tu kukaa huko na Saul. Fred pia hajaweza kuingia kwa uwanja, Rashford amepotea kwa game. Na ukiangalia timu ya Barcelona sasa hivi, Coutinho ameanza kurudi kufunga, Suarez naye every time anafunga. Kwa hivyo nafikiri itakuwa mechi ngumu sana kwa Manchester United kuweza kufunga hata bao moja wakicheza na timu ya Barcelona.
But Raburu said he prefers City, and I prefer Barcelona in the City.
That's what he told. Yes, that's what I said, and I stand by it. I prefer any day, don't give me Man City. That team is ruthless. Hapana. Wacha. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, Steven Shitera is going to tell us a little bit more about that, including my question to Shitera will be when you come back. Now, conversation have started again. Oh, ama Solskjaer kwa the right pick. Oh, ama nini ilikuwa mbaya. We'll see. But in the meantime, remember we told you our question of the day is, can United beat Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League? The most creative and real answer will win a gift hamper from Nivea. And this is what the gift hamper will have. Iko hapa hivi makuskus. Hivi wachezaji mnapenda kucheza sana na nitafanya. Wait, what nione kana waka. Imefungwa. But anyway, ilifungwa kwa sababu walijua nitachezea. But there you go. Nivea Dry Fresh hapo hivyo, there it is. That is what you get to win. And then there's also this one. This one is for the ladies as well. Nivea Dry Fresh 48-hour protection inakupatia hapo hivyo. Go out and get yourself this if you haven't already. And also we have 2 roll-ons here to give as well. Nakwambia hapa hivi hakuna haja mshindwe alafu unanuka vibaya. Shindwe mkinukia.